all you cool cats and kittens out there. Sure wish it was cool here. It's 94 degrees, 93 degrees, and the cats are saying it's hot. It's so hot. So I'm trying something new. I'm always trying something new. I forgot to put in the little donate button this time. Well, that was stupid of me. Guess I can't figure out how to do more than one new thing at a time. I subscribed to something called Live Leap, and Live Leap is a very cool browser tool that allows me to post a video live. Supposedly, this is the way it's going to go. I post a video live, and then it will syndicate it out to Twitter and LinkedIn, and if there were people on an email list, it would let me email those people, and if we had a SMS list, it would let me text those people. So if it works well on the other things that I have, I don't have it hooked up for SMS or email yet, but if it works well for the Twitter and Facebook, and it'll send it out to the Facebook groups and to the other Facebook pages that I have. Although I don't remember being able to select some of the new pages. At any rate, if it works well for that, then maybe I'll ask you guys to start signing up. I'm still looking for ways that I can reach all of you guys when we go live. The mini chat thing has not really worked well for us yet because Luana's been so far behind with all of the other stuff that she has to do. She hasn't had time to really utilize that fully. And the problem I have is when I go out, I never know how long between the time that I post an alert that I'm going to be able to go live and the time that it actually happens. So like just now, we had a guest on a tour who needed somebody to take her on a golf cart back up front because it was just too hot and she couldn't stand it. And so there was a radio call saying they needed a golf cart at Kali, but I didn't hear anybody answer it, so I went out to answer it, and Pamela had already gotten there ahead of me and was taking the lady back to where she could cool off. And then I thought, well, as long as I'm out here, why don't I go talk to you guys and see if this new Live Leap thing works? So I'm really excited about it and sure hope that it does. So how are you guys staying cool? Can you hear that ow in the background? Oh, now she's not doing it. 82 in Tacoma, Washington. That would seem like a cold spell to us. No, this is Sundari. I guess I should have led with that. This is beautiful Sundari. Dr. Justin Borstein was here earlier today. He was looking at all the fat cats. Every once in a while, he or Dr. Wynn will come out several times a year and evaluate who's fat, who's thin, who needs more food, who needs less food, because it's always a balancing act. Danielle, it's 64 in New Jersey? How could that be? It's August. That's crazy. Jade, I see you talking to Matthew and some of our other artists there. Karen says it's raining on Long Island. Weather's cool in Denver, Colorado. That ow, 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 that's a tiger. I don't know which tiger. Behind me are Duchess, Gabrielle, and Keisha. They're the closest ones, so it's going to be one of them. Would you guys be tolerant of a 15-second ad break? Since I forgot to put the donate button on there, I'd like to earn some money to feed these cats if you don't mind. So I'm going to push the button. It's going to go, it's either going to show you an ad or it's going to go dark. But it'll only be for 15 seconds. Okay, I only lost 10 of you. That wasn't bad. I promise I'm only going to do one, so you don't have to worry about me doing it again. Thank you, Lauren, for the permission to broadcast that. Aaron's right. There are no jaguars at Big Cat Rescue. There are no cheetah at Big Cat Rescue, although we are going to be evaluated very shortly by a zoo, a foreign zoo, who is looking to place their cheetah. They're going to come and look at our facilities and tell us what they think, so I'll let you guys know what they think when we find out. can't really give you any more details than that right now. Oh, now you're going to be cute. It's going to be cute. I'm so glad you saved it for now. She waited till after the commercial break. PK, what kind of an ad did you see? Because I'm told that people see different ads. Diana got an ad for a TV show. Yeah, some people get a blank screen for 15 seconds. And I guess that means they just don't think there's any ad that you would be interested in hearing. Tonight we'll be meeting with Dr. Mark McCaddy. He is helping us with our social skills, learning how to communicate better with people who have different personalities than each of us has. It's been a really interesting learning experience. We had gone through the training, just some of the key staff members had gone through the training, and now it's the staff and coordinators, so that all of the people who are in charge of other people are learning good skills in how to deal with them. Missy says she just got a countdown. Danielle got an ad for financial services. One thing I love about Facebook, they know what you're interested in, and if I'm going to be shown an ad, I'd rather be seeing an ad for something that I'm actually interested in. Unfortunately, so many times the things that are in my emails and my messages and such is talking about medications for the cats, and so Facebook and Google all seem to think I'm some kind of hypochondriac that wants to hear about every new drug that comes out. Judy saw a hospital ad. Saw somebody writing in from Costa Rica. Sarah, Sundari is a leopard, and the way you can usually tell, it's hard from this angle because her bigger spots are on the back side of her, but the way you can usually tell is that a leopard will have spots and a jaguar will have rosettes, and so a rosette is like a big round spot with a bullseye in the middle, and that's one of the easiest way to tell. Cheryl, it could be that you have pop-ups blocked. I just don't know what makes the difference there. Pretty plants. Oh, that's nice. Hey, Deb Quimby. Sundari's like, oh, it's a golf cart. There might be something good. I'm not sure, but there might be something good. You really don't want to leap off that, do you? You don't want to leap off that at me. So have you guys gotten your bracelets yet? I'm going to do an ad for us. Aren't those beautiful? That's Tiger's Eye. It's my wrinkly old skin. And the Imperial Jasper. And you can get those, and all of the proceeds, all of the profits, will benefit the cats here at Big Cat Rescue. The first one's at bigcatrescue.org/bracelet, bigcatrescue.org/bracelet, and the other one is at bigcatrescue.org/jasper, Jasper, bigcatrescue.org/jasper. And those are 2-day Prime shipping, so if you have a Prime account and you're in the US, you can get them very reasonably priced and 2-day shipping for free. Can't beat that. Thank you, Cindy Arthur. Cindy's working on something that I'm going to be hoping to sell in the Amazon store, and she's so creative. I'm so thankful that she's been donating her time for some logo ideas that I can't quite tell anybody about yet, and for this product that I can't quite talk about yet. Oh, there's the belly. There's the belly. I saw the coolest thing earlier today. We were out with the vet looking at the fat cats and skinny cats, and Priya was on the list. It was a bright orangish red, like a flaming orange dragonfly. I've never seen a dragonfly bright orange, almost red. It was so orange. And so I got video of it, and I got some photos of it, and I hope to put that in a upcoming video that we do, but I was so sad that I couldn't go live with that, because that would have been great for you guys to see that awesome dragonfly. Danielle, I'm so glad you got your TJ International Tiger mug. We have one of the TJ Tiger blankets in the gift shop. And man, I was looking at that thing today. I hadn't really seen it up close, I guess. It is so beautiful. The tiger takes up like the whole towel. It's really gorgeous. And you can get that at bigcatrescue.biz. Bigcatrescue.biz, that's our store. Hard to believe she's 21. Man. I don't know what they were looking at with Priya. I think they were thinking she was a little pudgy, but I just don't recall now. It wasn't just fat cats that he was looking at. He was looking at cats that had been reported for maybe limping, like Mickey, or not wanting to eat in the morning, and so he was offering or suggesting maybe we offer morning and evening. You know, a lot of our cats only eat in the evening when it's cooler, and so they discussed that. They discussed the fact that sometimes breakfast runs a little late because it takes so long to do medications, and so maybe what we need to do is get medications done faster in the morning so that the cats aren't so hot when it comes time to eat. Libby, thank you for posting that link. And I didn't hear what Jean did, but Lauren's all excited about it. Jay, we did get a call to take in the last 9 Hawthorne Circus tigers. They were 9 white tigers. And they contacted us and said they had to place them like immediately, like that very weekend. They called me on a Friday, or no, it was a Saturday. And they wanted me to take them either Saturday or Sunday. And I'm like, I need to find out whether or not you guys even legally have them in the state before I can do that. And so I contacted both USDA and the Florida Wildlife Commission, and by Monday morning they had already sent them to a place up in Missouri, I think. I can never remember the name of that place, but it's a non-accredited facility that had some other cats from them, and so they decided to send them up there instead. Aaron is suggesting we mention the Call of the Wild, and I am so glad you mentioned that, Aaron. Cats like Sundari just don't belong in cages. And you guys can help us put an end to it. Big Cat Rescue really wants to see this kind of exploitation ended. They shouldn't be bred for life in cages. And I got a phone call from a guy today that he made me so mad. By the time I got through, I called him a jerk. I never do that, but I was just so over it with this idiot. He calls me up and he says, I'm buying an ocelot and I want to know if I can work with you guys in any way, in any kind of a breeding program for the ocelot. And I said, no, because there aren't any breeding programs that are breeding ocelots or any other exotic cat and sending them back to the wild. I said that just adds to the problem of more cats in cages, and what we need to do is save habitat so that the ocelot can survive. And he said he didn't want to do that, he just wanted to breed an ocelot, and he wanted to know how. And I said, well, the only conservation breeding at all, and I say that in air quotes because I don't think it's really conservation to breed any cat in a cage, but the only programs at all that even know the genetics of these animals are the species survival plans in the AZA zoos. So I suggested he contact the AZA zoos in his area and see if they would work with him, let him come to work there so that he could work with ocelots in their environment and not have them as a pet. And he insisted no, that he wanted to have them as a pet. And I said, you know, after everything I just told you, and you know that by buying this animal from a breeder, you're just supporting this horrible industry, but you're still going to do that. You're still going to buy an ocelot, even though you know that it's a cruel thing to do and that it's not doing anything for conservation. And he said, yes, because I want to buy an ocelot. I'm going to have an ocelot. And I was just like, you're such a jerk. And I hung up on him. I can't believe people could be so selfish. So we can put an end to that, you and I. And we can do it by calling our member of Congress. If you are a U.S. citizen, you can go to bigcatact.com, and there's really easy directions there. You just fill out your contact information. It dials your representative for you. You don't even have to know who they are. It'll figure it out based on your zip code. And you just say, please ask your boss to champion the Big Cat Public Safety Act. Please ask your boss to champion the Big Cat Public Safety Act. That's all there is to it. For those of you who are not from the U.S., you guys can still help us out on some other things that we have going on. The reason that there's a difference between U.S. and non-U.S. is because the legislature will not hear from people who are not their constituents. So that's why it's only for people in the U.S. It just won't even go through for you if you're not a U.S. citizen. But there's other things you can do at catlaws.com. So anytime there's anything going on that's international, or sometimes it's things even within the U.S. where you can weigh in, we're always going to list that at catlaws.com. All right, I think Sundari is done with me. I'm going to go back and see whether or not this test worked with Live Leap. Thank you very much, everybody who joined us. Bye-bye. Jay, thank you for posting that link. Bye, Sundari. Oh, oh, she's a lover. That's a good girl.